Welcome to the Path to Mindset Mastery. My name is Brad Bizek. I'm a mindset strategist and coach, inspirational speaker, and creator of Appreciation Academy. And I am on a mission to help online business owners just like you silence all the negative self-talk that goes on up here so you can finally end self-sabotage, get out of your own way, and see the success that you deserve. And I'm curious, when you are going through your business, do you ever struggle with needing your upline's approval? Your upline's approval in the way of like, but they're not recognizing me. They're not paying attention to me. I want to tell you a little story. When I was starting out in my business, I remember thinking my previous upline's name when I was in network marketing, her name was Jessica, and she was an amazing woman. Amazing, absolutely incredible. And I kept on thinking, like, when I first started out, I need her to approve of me. I need her to tell me good job. It was almost like I wanted a pat on the back because I crave validation so much. And I remember I keep on seeing this trend come up in business and the clients that I work with over and over and over again. They're saying, why doesn't my upline pay attention to me? Why doesn't my sponsor pay attention to me? And there's like this deep need of validation from that upline mentor. And that just sabotages them. Because here's the thing. It is a sign that you are not taking 100% responsibility for your business. It is a sign that you need approval from others before you'll play ball at a high level. If you think about any big business, any business owner, does that business, or think about someone in your business that is super successful, do they spend their time focusing on how their upline doesn't approve them or reach out to them? Absolutely not. They don't have time to focus on it because the focus is not on themselves, it's on other people. If you ever crave validation from your followers or your upline, it's because you have an obsession with yourself. And it's so important to understand that. If you ever crave validation from your upline, is because, or someone else or your followers, it's because you have an obsession with yourself. And that is not a fun place to be. And an obsession with self does not build a big business. It does not serve people, it does not help people. It keeps you stuck. Your true ability to succeed as a business owner is completely dependent on your ability to stay in tune with your ideal customer's deepest fears and highest aspirations. When that is the consistent focus of your business, then all of a sudden things start to take place because you solve their problems, they trust you, they want to join you. Most people live lives of quiet desperation, focusing on significance and certainty, meaning I need a guarantee and I need people to tell me that I'm important. And if your focus is on I need a guarantee and I need people to tell me I'm important, you're not operating the right way to build a business. Giving comes first. Always. Giving. There needs to be you can turn it into from an obsession with yourself to an obsession with helping other people. Think about if you're ever in a situation where you see other people in your business rank advancing. If you see other people in your business rank advancing, what does that do to your emotions? Does that make you get really excited about their success and proud of them and happy for them? Or does their success equal your failure? Does their success equal your failure? Is there jealousy? Is there envy? Is there a feeling of less than because other people are succeeding? If that's the case, who is the focus on? It is on you. Most people lead lives of quiet desperation, focusing on being significant and needing a guarantee that it's going to be okay, and that is a recipe for a lack of fulfillment in life. You need to change the focus from you to other people. And here's the thing. External validation only comes after internal validation. What I mean by that is you need to work on your worth first before the external validation will come. By the way, by working on your worth, I mean not just reading personal growth books and doing courses and seminars and all this stuff, but applying it, pausing and saying, what does this mean in my life? It's not a checklist item. It's something you actually have to implement in your day-to-day life if you ever want this to change. And it's so important that you do or else you will stay stuck. And so why does working on your worth, internal validation, come before external validation? Because what happens when you validate yourself? When you give yourself permission and you say, you know what, I am enough, I am worthy, I'm going to go after this with everything I've got, and you start doing things differently, don't you? You start getting more creative. You start taking more risks. You start doing different things that you weren't necessarily doing before. And from doing that, from making those changes, you get better results, don't you? You get better results. And from getting better results, what happens? Your upline sponsor notices you. It's their job not to work with people that need their time. It's their job to work with people that deserve their time. So if you start showing them that you're for real and applying things in your business and getting a better result, they will start paying attention to you, help you grow more. But they're not going to go first and say, hey, let's make you successful. You have to find a way to do that, and internal validation comes first. It's not the strategy of your business that's the problem. It's the lack of worth and belief in yourself. So put work into that. By the way, if you struggle with that, I have an online program called Appreciation Academy that will do that. It teaches you how to believe in yourself. No pressure whatsoever, but if you enter in the promo code podcast in all caps at checkout, you get a 50% discount on the program. Highly recommend that course. It's changed hundreds and hundreds and hundreds of network marketers' lives in that sense. So back to the main point, though, of internal validation coming before external validation. A lot of people will go, I need their approval. I need them to say it's going to be okay. I need them to tell me I'm going down the right path. Your business and their business are not the same business. You have a different business. It's time to start taking ownership of your business in your life. Take ownership of the people you serve and stop needing their direction to do it. Google it. Everything about how to build a network marketing business is on Google. You can figure it out. It has nothing to do with if your upline coach gives you the tools to do it. You can figure it out. I know plenty of people that have $1 million businesses in network marketing that they figured it out themselves by Googling and YouTubing it. That's how they did it. They self-studied, they figured it out, but they chose to work on themselves more than their business. In fact, put this in your notes. If you work on yourself more than your business will grow. Let me repeat that. If you work on yourself more than your business will grow. That's how it works. Because think about what's going on. You're acting and doing all these things from a certain mindset, probably a limiting mindset. And that limiting mindset is eating away at your creativity. So you might be going through the motions of doing the basic business building activities for your company or whatever you're doing. And that's great. But from a limiting mindset, you're not going to get creative with it. You're not going to try something new. You're going to keep doing it over and over and over again, get frustrated, then do nothing. Get frustrated, do something again, get frustrated, do nothing. It's not going to lead to a great life. You start with the mind. When the mind changes, the actions change in your business, creativity flows, you get a better result, and people become inspired by you. On top of that, when you work on your worth first and you start teaching what you are learning, all of a sudden people become inspired by you. For so many people in network marketing, they try to just show off their life, or they try to just post because they need to post on social media. But if you change it to teaching what you're learning and helping other people solve their problems through your growth and your story, trust will be formed. And if you do that and this big recipe is done consistently over the course of time, then all of a sudden you will get better results and things will change. You do not need your upline's approval. You need to approve yourself. That's where the work starts. Stop looking at it from the perspective of they don't love me, they don't believe in me. It is on you to change it. Hope that makes sense. So please share this podcast episode today. This is just a little jolt of inspiration for you and kind of a reality check that it starts with you. It's nothing to do with your upline. It starts with you and the contribution to other people that you give instead of an obsessive focus on yourself. So I hope this was helpful. If you feel so inclined, head to this podcast on iTunes or Spotify or wherever you're listening to it from. Give it a rating and review. And share your biggest takeaways from it on my social media page. I'd love to hear from you and just hear what you took away from this. But give it a rating and review. Share it on your Instagram stories, whatever you're doing on social media. Share it so we can get this in the hands of more people, so more people can grow and have better results in their business and stop self-sabotaging and get out of their own way. So thank you so much for being here. Thanks for listening to the Path to Mindset Mastery today. My name is Brad Bizjack. Go there today and every day and live your life with a genuine smile on your face. When you do, you'll validate yourself and the external validation will come after. I'll see you next week.